everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Sephora wish list. So basically what that means is these are items that I have on my wish list in my Sephora, either like a loves folder or in my basket, ready to purchase. I always kind of do this before the sale starts, and then obviously when the sale starts I like really cut back when I see how much money is being spent. But today's video is actually in collaboration with one of my best friends, MaddyKupiec. So she is super into skincare and I go to her if I have any questions, if something's going on my face, or if I need help with a certain product, or if she has any recommendations when it comes to skincare. So we thought it would be a really cool idea to kind of split it up so you guys can see both of our like Sephora wish lists or Sephora recommendations, so you guys kind of get the best of both worlds. Now I do obviously have skincare products, but not all of it is skincare and all of it is makeup. So we figured it'd be like a nice balance between the two if we collabed on it. So I will be leaving the link to her video in the description box below, or you can search it up yourself once you're done this video. Just search for her name, MaddyKupiec. I will put it on the screen somewhere so that way you can find her channel, and make sure to check it out before the sales start, so then that way you can kind of get a feel for what each of us is looking for in our Sephora baskets. So if you like these types of videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Don't forget to subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. We are over 300 subscribers, which is huge, so I can't wait to just keep growing with all of you. And let's just get on into the wish list, because that's why you're all here. Okay, so I'm just pulling open my Sephora app right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the stuff that's in my basket first. I will leave sort of like a picture of what each item is, because I obviously don't have these items right now. So I will leave a picture of what the item is for each product that I talk about, so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. And I'll take it straight from the Sephora website, so it'll be easy for you guys to find. Okay. So let's do skincare first, just because I don't have as much of skincare, and then the rest will be makeup. So the first item that I have is the Youth to the People Superfood Face Wash. This is $45 Canadian. I really like this product. Maddie let me try hers when she came over one day, and then we used the Youth to the People like mask. She had actually given me a sample of that product, and I really liked it, so I tended to use it a little bit more on my eczema that I had on my face a while ago. But I'm definitely going to be purchasing this product. I really liked it when I tried it, and I think it's really good. It has the Clean It Sephora logo, which I really like. So that is definitely in my basket. The next skincare item is the Kopari Coconut Your Selfie Kit, which actually comes with, so it has the coconut rose toner, the coconut cleansing oil, the coconut face cream, and then the coconut lip gloss. So they all come in a set for $55 Canadian, so they're obviously smaller sizes, so they're not the big size that you would normally get if you purchase them individually. But I already used the coconut rose toner and the coconut cleansing oil. As far as I'm concerned, the lip balm is gluten-free, which is perfect. And then I wanted to try the coconut face cream, and I liked it because they all have that Clean It Sephora logo again. So basically half of it's repurchased and half of it's new. Then the next item that's skincare is like kind of skincare. It's like a lip balm. So it's the new Bite Beauty Agave Daytime Lip Balm. So it's the new one that they just released. I think it was last week, so it would have been around the 19th of April. So I want to pick up one of those because right now I just use the Agave Lip Mask, which on some days can be just a little bit too thick for like a lip balm. So I want to try that, and then I want to try the Bite Beauty Agave Nighttime Lip Therapy. So the lip balm is $18, and then the Agave Nighttime Lip Therapy, which is in the like pot, is $26. So I'm getting both of those for sure. Those are in my basket. And then I'm also going to pick up another package of the Skin Iceland Hydro, like the under eye gels that I always use. I actually just used them the other day, and I don't know why I don't use them more often. I mean, I know why, because 8 of them is $33, so you really want to use sparingly, but I really like them. So I'm gonna order another one because you might as well get 20% off. Doesn't look like any more skincare products. So what I'm going to, oh yes, I do have one. The Sephora Collection Super Mask, the freezing one. So it's apparently supposed to help with like puffing and hydration in your skin. That one's $8. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it because it's more or less a one-time use. So do I really need it if it's one time? If it was like a cream mask, then maybe, but I'm not sure yet. So let's get on to the good stuff. Let's get on to the makeup now, because I feel like that's why you're all here. Especially if you're coming from Maddy's channel, you want to see all the makeup products. Because that's my thing. I love makeup and I love testing out new makeup, so I'm sure that's why most of you are here. So, alright, I'm just gonna go on my loves list first because that's kind of where I am already. I'm actually looking at getting a pressed like foundation powder. So I'm actually looking at potentially getting either the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder or the Candle Sheer Glow perfecting powder. If you guys have any opinions on either of those products, then please let me know in the comments, just so then I can know what your thoughts are. So the Candle Glow Sheer perfecting powder by Laura Mercier is $48, and then the Laura Mercier translucent pressed setting powder is $46. Maddie also recommended to me to try out the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. So that one's $58, and it is more on the pricier side, but if it is good, then I might as well try it. And I think, to me, it's like if I don't like it, I can always return it to Sephora, which is always a nice perk. So I'll probably like be the lightest color in both the Laura Mercier and the Charlotte Tilbury one, so we'll see. One of my recommendations to all of you is Sephora carries the Morphe products. So if you're looking for the Morphe James Charles palette, you can get it for $50 Canadian and then an additional 20% off, which actually ends up being more of a discount than if you were to go to the Morphe store in Toronto or like at Square One and use like an affiliate code. So it's an option to get it during the sale. I just purchased it because I didn't realize the sale was coming up, so I already have it, but that's always an option for you guys. The next item I have in my my loves list is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. So this actually comes with 6 different shades. It's $54, and I just really like the idea of having like a setting, highlighting, all that in one kit. I don't necessarily know if I need it right now, which is why it's in my loves list. I haven't quite purchased it or haven't quite moved it over to my basket just yet. The next item is also kind of like a contour face palette, but it's the Benefit Cosmetic Cheek Leader Squad Cheek Palette. So that they actually have 5 different products in it. It's actually $80 Canadian, but it has a value of over $200. So when you add up each individual one and then the brush, it has a value of significantly more than what they're selling it for. So I was thinking I'd be more or less like the pink one maybe? I'll have to double check, but that's another item. One of the other items I was looking at was the Marc Jacobs Beauty Iconic Multi-Finish Eyeshadow Palette. So it's in this like white colors you guys can see right here. It's more like pinky shades. It is $59, which I think is a lot, especially potentially because I don't necessarily wear that much pink eyeshadow. I mean, maybe I will in the summertime, but it's not something that I'm wearing right now. So not sure if I'm gonna get it, but I've heard it's amazing, and I don't have any Marc Jacobs eyeshadows, so maybe this is the time to buy it. I may even take a look to see any of their other like longer eyeshadow ones, if there's any other colors that maybe would be cool. I'm definitely sticking away from neutrals because I already have too many neutrals, way too many. I actually was watching Nikki Tutorial's most recent video where she uses the new Marc Jacobs products. So I added into my loves list the Marc Jacobs Beauty Accomplice Instant Blurring Beauty Powder. It comes with like the additional brush in there. It is like a setting powder, so I'd have to pick between all of the Laura Mercier, the Charlotte Tilbury, or the Marc Jacobs one. The Marc Jacobs one is the most expensive. It's actually only $1 more than the Charlotte Tilbury, and with the Marc Jacobs one you get a brush with it. Like, it comes with a brush in the kit, as you guys can see from the video or from the picture. So that one is $59, and it'd probably be one of the more pale shades that I would be getting. Marc Jacobs also came out with a new concealer, so this is also a pretty decent price. It's $38 Canadian for the concealer. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to get it. It is one of my wish list items, but I don't need concealer right now, which is the hardest part I find about the Sephora sale, is that I always want to purchase products that I need. And a couple items, like I always like to splurge on one item that I necessarily wouldn't buy, but because I have the discount, I'm able to purchase it. But concealer probably isn't the item that I'm going to be buying, but I do really want it because the way Nikki applied it, it looked amazing and so full coverage. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll get it and I'll try it out, and if I don't like it, then I can just return it. But that is another one. I also have in my loves list the Marc Jacobs Beauty Air Blush Soft Glow Duo. So it's like it's a blush, but it comes in like a pretty large one, as you can see. It's $57, so it's actually it's $2 cheaper than the setting powder. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but we'll just leave it at that. What else do I have in here? So there's actually a Beauty Blender Pretty in Pink sponge set. So it comes with three beauty blenders, and each one is a different shade of pink. And they actually have them for $60, so you do end up saving quite a bit of money on your beauty blenders if you get this kit. So it's always a good way to stock up. I have that actually in my basket, so I know that that's one of the items that I'm probably going to purchase depending on what my total ends up being. I've got two Bite Beauty Outburst Longwear lip stains. Each one is $30. I have the color Sangria Slush and Strawberry Frosé. So both of these items are brand new launches from Sephora, from Bite in Sephora. They've launched them on their website too, but I was waiting for the sale. So I really like these products because they're with the Clean at Sephora logo, which is amazing. They're gluten-free, vegan, all that kind of jazz. And I really like just how it was a lip stain. It wasn't like a lip gloss or a lipstick. It was a stain, so it kind of gives your lips like that nice little color to it without being too intense. I was looking at their swatches on their Instagram, and you can see them if you apply it with like 1 or 2 swipes what the color will look like. So I have both of those in there. I don't know if I'm going to get both, but I really do like that option. They did have another color in the launch that they did. It was more of like an orange color, but I wasn't necessarily a fan of that color just for my skin tone. I mean, maybe it would look really good, I don't know, but I just figured that like more of a red and then a pink would be a little bit nicer for me, especially the pink for summertime would be perfect. I've got in here the second to last item. I have the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, the Sun Stalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. So this one is like a new launch from Fenty. It's $38, and I've heard amazing things about this kit. I have the India Sun color, so when I was looking at like the different shades, this one kind of like seemed to have matched because they obviously have like on their thing, they have like all the swatches here, so you can tell. So obviously I'm going to be like the most pale one, so I kind of looked and it was the lightest shade that they have, and it looked like it would be a decent bronzer without being too intense, which I liked. And then the last item is truly a wish item. I've been looking at the Beaker water bottles forever, like for a long time now. I ended up actually just going to Walmart and purchasing a water bottle because I couldn't justify spending $55 on a water bottle, but I love them. I actually like the Ballet Slipper Pink a lot more than I like this one, but they don't have the Ballet Slipper Pink on Sephora website. So they have the 1 liter water bottle for $55. It's in this like pink color. It's actually quite large. Like when you look at her holding it, like it's quite big. It's really cute. I don't necessarily need it, which is why I haven't purchased it. Pretty much all the items on my wish list. Make sure to go check out Maddy's channel. She's one of my best friends and she's doing amazing over on her YouTube. I will leave her social media down below so you guys can give her a follow, but make sure to go check her video out because she will be talking mostly all about skincare. She tests out so many different items. I mean, kudos to her because my skin would probably go crazy if I switched up my skincare routine that often, but go check her video out, and if you're coming from her channel, then make sure to subscribe down below. So I hope you all enjoyed this Sephora wishlist recommendations video. If you enjoyed it, then make sure again to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe down below before you leave. And yeah, I'll see you on my next one. Bye!